from the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 Showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the Promised Land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster
is gonna to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. Simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief Roman Reigns to teach Solo some matters.
Until that happens,
Though
we
we
are
are
taking
talking
you
back
back
to
to
the
the
1 year
one-year
anniversary
anniversary
special
special
for
for
NXT
NXT
2.0,
2.0, which saw then North
American
American
champion
champion
Carmelo
Carmelo
Hayes,
Hayes.
and
And
indeed
indeed,
he
he is
is
him.
him.
Issue
You
an
should.
open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa. And things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but hit. What?
One sec.
Zucht is in het mond opgemaakt, die wilt zijn Aufgabe 190. Und 191, ich hab das meine Aufgabe machen müssen. Familie, macht jemand Aufgabe, ja, macht sie lieber, okay? Vamos todos con eso, ich muss heute keine. Das lassen wir mal an den Tag, das ist mal noch was ganz. Moin, wird noch sagen, ja, die ist super, ja. Forse muda, ma non penso mai.
In the ring, successful attack, grapple, or dive at your opponent to feel the damage. You have 30 seconds to check out the combo screen to see that.
WWE expect the unexpected. We expected Wesley to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, heavy is the head that wears the crown, and Melo has the biggest crown and the heaviest head.
Melo has indeed proven worthy of said crown, but he's face-to-face with a man who has a seat at the biggest table in WWE.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right to the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict. Oh, on the champ. And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo stand.
Pressure.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Headed back into the ring. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what? And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And Carmelo gets cut off. Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns. And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight. Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months. Maybe we should ask that Max Dupree guy.
Solo continues to maintain the advantage.
The power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now. Got him in the corner now. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Rick Williams up on the apron, calls it a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. First 48. And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, covered out for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron. You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes is championship hopes. Oh, might be fading away. Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick gives out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance song. The title.
Spike. Samoa Spike. 1, 2, 3.
Sikoa is the new champion. Here is your winner,
Tribal Chief versus the Brock the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Woo! It's just me, Oos. Day 1 is just me, Oos. Day 1 is just me, Oos. Day 1 is just lot more, Oos.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games, the showcase, these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bumray and Dino. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic time reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart.
Because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction.
That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
Burn it down! Oh, I know. Of course. Dum, dum, dum. Oh.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble. Survive tonight.
The man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. You can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down. Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled is for the Universal Championship.
It's been interesting watching Reigns. The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former runners. Roman Reigns, his former 16-day reign as Universal Champion, versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of confusion in 500 plus days. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He needs special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool. To concentrate on the business at hand. But now pulled down for the pin. And a kick out.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole. Oh, misconnection.
Sidewalk slam. Placing him in the corner. No escape from these punches.
So ruthless.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield and again in the lead up to this match.
If I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP. Because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline. Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman...
Lift Rollins and up and hit an earth-shattering carry powerbomb in the ring. Okay, hurt him in every possible way, and that includes sending him into the barricades with the big Irish ride.
Attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Not looking good. In this position. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Rollins lands hard ringside. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Oh, man, right into the steel steps.
And he exits the ring.
Watch the count. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight. It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Superman punch!
Absolutely laid Rollins out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Roman Reigns is just taking command.
The power in Reigns. At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check. He's trying to seize the opportunity to get back in the match.
Yeah, zero.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again. But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of confusion in 500 plus days.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He needs special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced. but it definitely is his
Early cover for the title. That was an easy kick out for Roman. Too early in the match to end it. Ah, kicks. Look at these kicks.
Right in the face. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Placed into the corner here. Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win. What's Reigns about to manufacture?
Uranagi! Man, oh man.
Goodness gracious.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
The power and range of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and
Driven down with a flapjack.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the Wise Man and now falls right back with his old clan. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
okay, boy, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort.
Take off! Look out below! I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Bro, just fucking go to the stairs, bro.
And now gets tossed into the
Nah.
ring. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins? Roman has taken a moment to soak it all in.
Launched right out of the ring.
Flying! You gotta be kidding me! Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A, right there.
Man, why the fuck you won't go to the stairs, bro? Go to the fucking
Head
stairs.
on into the stairs. Set straight to the barricade.
Shows great wherewithal there.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music.
Look out!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And he tosses it back in there. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move.
Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Oh my God! Totally missed that one.
Fuck did I do that? What the fuck did I do that?
Calculating the next move here. Gets lifted into position.
crushing their opponent.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Right now, Seth is unable to evade Roman's offense.
That could have done some serious damage.
Bro, I want the fucking feed!
Room for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Guys, I think he just got busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue?
Superman punch! Sit down, boy. Boy, sit down, boy. Fear!
The champ is in control.
Not there, not there.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Bro, stop! Not there, bro. Não, tu não vais me fazer isto.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Wards that off. What a response. Rollins sent ringside.
Rápido, rápido, rápido.
Taking things to the outside, but gotta make sure.
Fuck! Não, tá me irritando, mano. Este chico tá me irritando, genuinamente.
The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns and his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear on the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of confusion in 500 plus days.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside. It's cinched in. This could be over.
He is struggling.
They're going to free the arm and does just that. And gets sent right into the corner. No escape from these punches. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Gentlemen, for 7
Very
years,
nice.
Roman Reigns is dominating. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control to keep his cool. To concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those common forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys. Reigns in his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole.
Unless he can snap out of him fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
Not a good spot to be.
The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. But Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium live event match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Rollins' WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time. This might be it.
Champ with an immediate kick out there.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here. And his body seems to be the focus of the attack. And that's a well-targeted attack to the body. Tag with a punch. The Tribal Chief locked and loaded.
Superman punch!
Superman punch! Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Execution by the champion. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses Wembley with a clothesline attempt.
Spear!
Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns ran out of nowhere with a spear!
That can end it for Rollins if Rollins can just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns down. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission,
There's your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap there? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
Just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen's slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. Looking to end this. We're going to shut this down.
Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this? Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield Reigns on the money with a Superman punch. A spear. The champ just finished the job. Wait for the pin. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Road bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG Bloodline? No honoraries versus Solo's Rogue Bloodline. No honoraries. It's 4-on-4. Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This, the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future, is in your hands.
Acho que ninguém escolheu o Solo.
The following contest is the men's War Games match.
Main event G.U.'s is now in New York City.
The world is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds,
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure.
Nick with
Original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond. The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
And I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. Eight men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
Before the War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the non-professional WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than Warriors. Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
How much longer can this really go on? It's time to get that second, maybe even third win. Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere.
OG Bloodline leader remains a solid in this one, guys. Oh, absolutely, Michael.
Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief. And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. The Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. DDT, beautiful.
Disrespectfully holding that sign. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the words of Jay with his bro Jimmy, but he needs to
Crucial one for Tonga Loa.
Bigger bullshit.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here. Jumping clothesline. What a jelly. Anytime it's going to be a breakout performance for Jay. So much what's happening in here.
Oh, pode parar, Zé! Jimmy, Jay, quero dizer.
seems to be a step ahead of every one of these many times.
Oh, quero muito Jimmy.
Jay can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner.
Okay, Jay.
This, climbing into the ring, pretty much entering the war zone.
I was born a king.
Both sides engaging in a brutal battle. Every man is fighting with every fiber. Jay nailed all of it. They're about to get a problem here. Jay can seal it here.
Okay, they wanted this to make them regret to paint the arena red by busting open all four. Right. Bust it open. Toma. We gotta move Sammy. The top row. Brainbuster.
Rightfully so. He tosses him over and into the other ring.
Moving on.
Situation.
I beat the shit out of him, Jay. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage.
Yeah. Bro just doesn't want to bleed, bro. Bro just doesn't want to bleed, bro. It's not like bro just doesn't want to bleed. Doesn't want it to bleed. Hallelujah.
saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldog.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Taz and Dawkins have to.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best of 3 falls match. This matchup represents 2 teams who want to rule the tag team division.
Okay, so first I'll take one market, check out the combos to see them all, which combos...
And they've sharpened their offensive arsenal so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag level was at an all-time high. And they told the Islanders they were us.
Down the line with the schoolboy, shoulders are down. Into the quick cover.
I don't know why he just called off the pin attempts.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. One of these teams actually has a bit of a history with this stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls. They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are good learners.
2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Taz and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus and you start to make mistakes. There's a little more room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high.
We're watching 2 great teams in one right now. With the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own. Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
Reaches the arm. Drop kick. Beautiful. And now propped up in the corner.
Ooh, brutal body shot. Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him. Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring is on that path. Dawkins with the reversal. Just cranking the head. That's going to hurt.
Just cranking the head. Something that Taz and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients. Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Haku gets caught with a counter.
And he is directed into the corner. Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Underhook suplex. Punch lands. So many accolades for Dawkins and 4 Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps. It could be, but at the top.
Great presence of mind by Haku.
Powerful suplex into the cover. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh. It's almost unbelievable.
Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
Ouch. Nice shot back there.
What a counter.
He
think it's ending good, Cole. Vertical suplex. Nice. Uh-oh. Elbow. Puts an end to that. Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Nasty kick to the face. Return fire from Dawkins. Placed against the turnbuckles. Running hip attack way back. My God, the Islanders continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Oh, ouch. Oof. And stop it all. And the corner.
Just ruthless. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swing after this match. They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama Haku has very strong hits.
Don't do it!
A slingshot cross body. A roll of the dice and it pays off in full. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Clothesline. The Street Profits having a bit of trouble here against the Islanders.
There's just something about the Interlocking family that Tess and Dawkins can't quite overcome. Roman Reigns, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and of course the Usos. Every person with bloodline affiliation has been a real problem for the Profits. Let's see if their fortunes change against the Islanders. The Profits battle with every ounce of their souls.
And the Islanders are unleashing a... The Islanders make the tag. Haku and Tama playing something big here.
Someone kick.
Drops their opponent. The Profits are something of a cocky decision, him just stopping the pin like that.
I'm glad the Islanders were able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Haku with a swinging death grip. And there he goes. He's tapping. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
I can see it from the heavens. Big time splash. A lot has been endured by Angelo Dawkins, and he can be done very soon. Or he surely doesn't have much left in him.
Watch him.
Big original splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Boom.
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. This is locked in deep.
Look at the agony. We could be near the end.
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand.
An attack made. Taking flight.
Gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Oh, man, you want to escape from this? Haku.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael. Oh, man, kick to the face. As was set up in the corner of the ring. Tap made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, Samoa kick drops their opponent.
And the Islanders just set the Profits up in smoke. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
The energy in here is palpable. Something truly special is unfolding before our eyes. That holds back towards attack. Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Oh, man. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
Into an atomic drop. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Ooh. Uh-oh. Headbutt. Ooh. What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Good kick. Nothing fancy there.
Oh, impact to the stomach. Dominating crossbody.
Kama putting it all on the line. From the top.
Force. Kintara secured this now.
Is it up? The cover.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Sent into the corner. Shot to the mid.
Tag made the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, spot kick drops their opponent. Nothing Montez can do now. Showing his ass. Looking for the win here.
Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners,
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic show. Having lived alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors. transformation, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing, and on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE Universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
Bro. Ain't gonna lie, I'm so tempted to choose him. Jey Uso, make Jey Uso. Uso.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Do 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 do.
It feels like it.
Okay, eliminate your opponents would win the gauntlet to pin.
All has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable. The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
Forearm smash.
And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point. Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on. And a shot to the gut, too.
Tangaloa in a bit of danger.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Disgusting behavior.
Huh?
There was no respect.
And
shown
use any three of your wanted skills to drive home the point that you are running the show.
Counters to gain the advantage. Big counter from Reigns. And we know there is turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to
Lift off all the way to the outside.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Any attempts at offense from Tonga Loa are being sacked.
Reigns able to sidestep.
Just like that, Tonga Loa gets stuck.
In the hard way. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement. Boom.
Kick lands.
Insulting.
That's going to fire you up with anger. Oh, what a quick answer. He's able to counter that. Cover. Shoulders are down. Big kick out.
Here it goes. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Many other matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all online, is there anything special that we should consider?
Well, everyone in the family.
He could be looking for a submission here.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw. This is grueling. Look at the torque happening here.
It's like so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
Tonga Loa is waiting a bit right now.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Corner. A couple back elbows to follow. Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes. Great reorder has saved him. Here's the pump handle. Suplex launched.
Spear!
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Boom!
There we go. This is how you do a gauntlet match. One down, more to go. And looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet. Springboard up.
Went for the springboard and miss.
Oh, look at the knees. Endless knee strikes. And as true as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however the family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Or you can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
That's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting.
Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Naomi needs to be resourceful in this situation.
And a stop to the gut. Ah, what a smash.
That was just insulting.
Look out.
She escapes the attack.
As the ring trap.
Just multiple kicks right to the face.
And let's not lose the reason for this match. The right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ula Fala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Gets blasted into the steel steps.
Big elbow drop.
He wants some more stamina at this stage.
Jeez.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Huh? Why? Huh? Why? I'm fucking confused.
History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is enrolled with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Tana Loa has to trust his instincts at this point.
Dropping the elbow. They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down,
And a series of vicious stops.
you have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stop someone like that. Ooh, what a damaging blow. And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided to kill the match is the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg.
Can he do it here? There it is. This match.
I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await.
Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Naomi entering the match.
Let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be
Bro, can you
respected.
fucking fuck up?
One can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control and
Come on! Counting down! One, two, three. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck owes you? Get the fuck out of here.
Is that? It is! Fatu entering the gauntlet!
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of my ring. It's my ring. My colors. My referee. My train.
And let's not lose the reason for this match. The right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the secret stands at the head of the table.
If you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the brutal follow adorned around this superstar's shoulders. Kicks to the cranium of your opponent. But this could also light a fire under you, make you fight even harder. Delivering nasty stomps. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Dropping the elbow. Fatu is on the wrong end of things there.
Reigns making sure he acknowledges him after that. Just stomping every single part of his body.
Fatu looking helpless to every attack.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
And a stomp to the gut.
Dropping time.
flying. Good Lord, taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear. Elbow drop. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman. And Fatu is looking for a solution. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that. The body's limits are being reached here.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Power from the Tribal Chief. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Arm trapped. For Sentiment's go. And this could be it! Fight down in two.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Oh man, jarring headbutt. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Turns that in his favor.
Reigns unleashes the cover.
Vamos! 1, 2, 3.
And his gauntlet match.
Ini
Starts to sink in just how much action is left to go.
It's now time to face Solo Sikoa, the next entrant into this gauntlet match.
Come on! 1, 2.
Watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered. And think about the bragging rights if you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling. You will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth. Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake. Slam. And Sikoa on the receiving end again.
Yeah, and you can see Solo is just being overwhelmed by Roman here.
Reigns turns that around.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to back that with. The ground and pounded.
Getting out of harm's way.
Cars line. Boom. Oh, stop. Smash after the stops.
Oh my goodness. Just punishing their opponent. It's disrespectful.
Reigns really having his way right here.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
And here's a cover.
Get out of here, Solo. Get the fuck out.
A grueling road ahead. We still have 5 more entrants ready to go.
Gauntlet time for Rocky Maivia. Here we go.
Może by nabrać część, guys.
This display of Rocky isn't being given any room to recover. Heavy work being done to Maivia right now.
Goodness gracious.
You can feel the resentment building with
stomp there.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Left around the insides of your head.
And IMA Brat struggling to keep up there.
Rowan not backing down at all.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Punch right in the head.
These two going straight for a
Neither superstar giving it in, batting down the hatches. These two are loaded.
just teaming up with that fight forever vibe. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a big challenge.
That might be a display just a touch of his offensive capabilities.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Face first.
IMA way up high.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Taking flight. He connects with a counter.
Catches him with a jawbreaker.
He puts him into the corner. Scully takedown. Gonna stack that up here. Look at him. Oh, he kicked out.
Somehow, some way.
Oh, looking to torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't gonna be good. Oh, man.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Punched him right in the head.
Tá em 100 graus na Fratec, mas tá no... Ah, não, tá em 100 graus, tá bom. Tá em 100 graus, já vou fazer meu pequeno. Não é produtor, Zé. Dá uma puxada aqui agora. Puxa 100 graus, aí tem produtor já pro chat, bora. Eu sei, tá falando do cabeça, mas também não é do coisa, mano. Eu tô vendo, tá maluco. Vocês não fazem o que vai te buscar chabu, velho. Mandando, meu. Você vê aquela merda, velho. Aí, gato, com gato. I am WWE superstar Finn Balor and lifelong Tottenham Hotspur fan. And as a fan, we have not won enough championships. But maybe something like this can cheer us up and give us that little bit of luck we need to take home any trophy. And hopefully, it'll be the Europa League this season.
This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
Jamal Rosie, I'm gonna fucking spear you. contra os
Reigns now realizing that he's facing an even tougher level of opponent than usual tonight.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Roman's on a roll here. And Jamal looked out of his element on that one. Yeah, Reigns came looking to prove his dominance, and he's doing just that right now. Kick to the gut. Oh, what a right! Superman punch from Reigns. Cover.
1, 2, 3. Get the fuck out of my ring, Jamal. Get the fuck out. Yes.
Time for Haku to enter the gauntlet and prove something.
Triple G, to be the chief, you will have to turn back every challenge, eliminate every opponent to reign supreme. Haku, I'm so fucking sorry. Here. 1, 2.
Man, oh man, what resilience. He's got to be running on instinct alone. And after all that, Roman Reigns still has an end to this battle.
Delivering nasty stops.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combat has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
His capacity crowd is really willing these competitors on.
It's moments like this that show you what you're made of. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Distress showing in the face of Haku.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast.
And a sear cover. Just 2 more obstacles left in this gauntlet match. And here he comes, Yokozuna entering the gauntlet.
Sedikit mix itu sekali ini itu kita kalau kemarin sudah ini kita kata bersuka dia mendapatkan
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Roman cannot be stopped here,
and Roman might just have more in store.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. Punch right in the head. Counter from Umaga.
Now Umaga looking for some momentum.
Umaga showing he can't be trifled with for too long.
It's Umaga on the receiving end of some brutal offense there. Roman Reigns picks up a strong victory.
At the head of the table.
The Bloodline Dynasty. Okay. Tiffany Stratton.
And here we go, Joe Gacy, the man who's taken on the alter ego, so to speak, of... The pig boy.
Gacy's always had a few screws loose, but since donning the pig mask, he's somehow gone even further off the deep end. You can't rein Gacy in. When he's focused on taking someone down, that's all he cares about. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'll say, Corey, so many things not quite right about Joe Gacy.
Standing across the ring is a man who's defied the odds his entire life. Dirty Dom's looking ready to handle his business here tonight, gentlemen. Dirty Dom on point with the frog splash. Will Dominic make it pay off?
On a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner, Dirty Mysterio.
You need sick.
We've got Jada Parker in the ring here, a superstar who does not mess around and is a serious mean streak.
She's tough as nails too, Michael. Jada Parker's ready to scrap and claw to get what she wants in this industry. And she's not afraid to do things the hard way, if that's what it takes.
If by do things the hard way, you mean brutalize your opponents, and yes, I agree. She's certainly not afraid of doing that.
Old advice is a crop. The ring looking to prove once again that her fists don't.
Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes. Hypnotic.
Parker put a stamp on this one.
Goes for the pin. It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner,
A victorious Jada Parker.
Hard work and effort paid off big time for Jada Parker tonight.
Bro, it's over. It's not an execute.